Hey, welcome to Up the Reds. Our game's just finished with Notts Forest. We have lost 1-0 and deservedly so. That was a piss poor performance by the Reds. Absolutely poor. The first half, what was happening with our passes? We made 5 changes. It looked like we made 5 changes, playing like strangers, giving the ball away. It was woeful to watch at times. Our experienced players, that's all of them, bar Allison, they were poor today. We're talking about players that have won everything with the club, but that is a totally unacceptable performance by me. I know we're going through a transition season, and this is what I've said. Um, I accept that, but what I won't accept is players playing like that. That was awful from them. It really, really was. We were getting caught out. They were counter-attacking us. If they had a bit of guile, they would have been behind us. But yeah, that first half was not a good watch. And I did tweet at half time that we need to up this. If we need to be pretty good. We just carried on like we were. Joe Gomez, what on earth are you doing there, lad? It's dead. Football's dead simple. You received the ball, you had plenty of time, but why are you taking the extra touch? And he gives away a needless free kick. He gets yellow carded for it, but then our defending from there. I mean, 2v1 on the far side, basic defending, and then the ball comes along the 6 yard box. Uh, it's just absolutely woeful defending. Virgil van Dijk, you know, uh, what are you doing? Trying to backheel a ball that's coming. You're not even square on. You're so slow getting back there. And then the reaction. And we get an ex Liverpool forward bloody scoring a goal against us. It really, really was bad. I felt sorry for Alisson today. I mean, he made some outstanding saves to keep us in the game. But we were never going to score today. Never in a million years. First half, Van Dijk has a clear header on goal. He goes sideways. It's like he had a 50 pence piece on his head. And I know I'm going to keep mentioning his name because I'm talking about an experienced player. You can't play like that against City and then turn up with and then have a okay performance midweek and then turn up with a performance like that from bottom of the league. Totally unacceptable. 5 changes were made. They weren't the correct 5 changes. And I know Thiago's got an ear infection. And I know they were resting Nunes because he's got a slight muscle injury. And, this is again, look, listening from the medical advice. Instead of talking to the player, are you fit, lad? Yeah, I'm fit. Right, okay, let's go. It's gone. It was a real poor performance. I'm really annoyed. This is constructive criticism, by the way, as well. This is not having a full-blown slagging off the club left, right and centre. I don't do that. If things are not right, they should be mentioned. If things are going well, they should be mentioned. I felt sorry for Harvey Elliott. He was the only one that I felt like was trying today. He tried to make things happen. Yeah, he had a couple of sloppy passes in the first half, but his overall game was great. Ali was brilliant, but the rest of them, no. It's totally unacceptable, that performance. If you flood the midfield, you get the ball out wide. You don't go down the centre. We've had this problem. Chelsea, when Chelsea went down to 10 men last season, we've had this problem when the game's 0-0 and teams flood their midfield against us. We don't seem to find a way through. We want to score the perfect goal. What is the perfect goal? Not one shot from outside the box to test the keeper. They're all inside the box. The shots are coming on. That needs to change. It was we didn't have any triers out there today, and that really did annoy me. Carvalho, I think he's struggling at the moment. Again, it's constructive, it's not negative. He's struggling to find his feet. I'm sure that will come, but the last couple of starts I've seen, the lad struggled, and it showed again today. I'm not so sure he knows what he's supposed to be doing, and what he's been asked to. As I say, 5 changes made. That killed us today, big style. I don't know. We've got Ajax midweek. I'm just hoping that Thiago is fit for that. I don't know how bad his ear infection's going to be. Any injuries that we get, the players seem to be out for weeks, no matter how little or trivial they are. It was nice to see Oxlade-Chamberlain get some minutes. I can probably see him starting against Ajax next week. But yeah, it was a very poor performance today, and I think Jurgen Klopp has got to deserve some criticism from us. He just picked the wrong team. I would have started with Henderson. Bit of experience, giving him 60 minutes. We lacked anything in front of goal today. Virgil van Dijk had 50 pence on his head in the first half. He could have easily have made it 1-0 to us, but he headed it sideways. Second half, again, he's playing the ball with his foot across the six. Just have a go at the keeper. If it ricochets, we can do follow-ups and like that. And but yeah, it was not a good performance today, and the players have to look at themselves, and possibly Jurgen has to look at himself. Did I pick the right team to play against them? I did tweet before kickoff that it was an interesting lineup, but I didn't want to put anything else in there because you just get shot down on Twitter if you say anything negative. But at the back of my mind, I thought, we need battlers out there with no experience in midfield. Curtis Jones has just come back. He's not an experienced midfielder for us. We are lacking that 25 to 28-year-old midfielder in there. It shows. It evidently shows that we haven't got an experienced, forward-thinking, forward-playing midfielder when we don't have Thiago. Fabinho's going through a rough patch. We can all see that. Everybody will be jumping on his bandwagon on Twitter. Hendo came on. He tried to do things for us, but no, nothing was happening. We just wasn't at the races today, and to get beat comfortably, I know it was 1-0, but to get beat comfortably by the bottom of the league team after last week's performance against City is totally unacceptable. I would have taken a draw. I'd have been happy. But we weren't going to score in a month of Sundays. Yeah, the keeper made 2 or 3 outstanding saves. If Trent had headed the ball downwards rather than straight at the keeper because he was going across, the ball might have gone in. Ifs and buts today. There's not many buts. It's not many ifs either. It was just a poor performance from the lads all round. It was poor performance by Jurgen Klopp for picking that team. We regroup again, and we've got a game that we need to either draw or win in the Champions League midweek. So yeah, looks like I'll be on the ale early tonight after witnessing that 95 minutes of drivel by our players today. Look, if you like what I'm doing, okay, please subscribe. Please send me your comments as well, please. Okay, let's have a adult debate, okay, and conversation about this. Now, there were 2 other games going on today. There was the under 18s game against Stoke at home. I'm sorry, I don't know what the result is, but I'll give you that in the pre Ajax video that I'll do. The under 21s were playing Everton in the mini derby. That's a 2 o'clock kickoff again. I don't know what the score is in that game at the moment. That'll still be being played, probably second half now. Right, now I've gone over me sad bits. You guys have a best Saturday as you can, okay? And I'll speak to you midweek. Up the Reds.